Gill in Ipswich, England. I love the names in England. Ipswich. Love it. As an audiophile who started back in the 70s, he must be an old geezer like me, buddy, I'm amazed at 2496 and 24192 files on Qobuz from albums of the 70s and 80s when it was all analog. How do they do it? Is it real, the higher sample rate stuff, or fake? I must admit, they do sound good. Thanks for your videos. I've seen them all. Really? All 2,000ers? Good for you. I don't think I've seen all of them. Well, I guess I made them, so that must count. No, they're not. Well, they can be fake. I mean, there are certainly plenty of fake stuff out there. So let's talk about the fake stuff. First off, if you have a standard digitized recording of a 70s performance, let's say, I don't know, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, something that was done in analog, and it's now been transcribed, mastered over to, let's say, 44.1 kilohertz Red Book CD. There was a time period where record companies and the like were simply upsampling that to a higher sample rate and selling it for more money and saying it's better. Did those sound better? They did, in some cases, in many cases, but not because there was any more information or anything there that was better. What happened was the DAC sounds better. So in earlier DACs, the brick wall filters we had to add for those low sample rate, 44.1, really were injurious to the sound. Over the years, we've been able to get away from that because we actually do that inside of our DACs. We upsample, we run it through non-intrusive filters and then downsample back down so you get the sound that you want out of it. But in the early days, we didn't have any of that available to us. So the DACs were sounding better at those higher sample rates, not the music itself. Okay, and that is with all those fakes, and there's quite a few of them. The actual remasters, if you do it right, so for instance, we've got tape equipment at Octave Records. When we occasionally master something, if we had an old tape, I would do that at DSD 256 and then take that down to some other 176 kilohertz for PCM, 352, whatever it is, and that would sound considerably better than if you did the opposite, made a standard Red Book CD copy and then upsampled it. So taking something that is analog, regardless of whether it's live music or something playing from a tape recorder, and sampling it, recording it at very high sample rates in DSD in particular, that's a whole different world, and that's remastering. And how to tell the difference between the two? I don't know. You have to ask. So, I got no more than that, but that's the basis of all of this, and that's how that works. So, thanks for the question. Talk to you later. Bye.